Would you... See, I got no chance saying anything to her because I got her wall of femininity blocking me. That's why today in the Dating Den, Christian Anderson and Marnie Batista are talking about how to get a guy to ask you out.
Right, because that is such a big question. Today we were having a little lunch with one of our clients, and she said, you know, Christian was saying that he asked someone out at the grocery store once, and she's like, how do I get a guy to ask me out? And I'm like, great question. So we have a method.
We have a method.
It's called the ITT.
ITT, baby. ITT.
So tell them, what's the first part of the ITT?
Yes, I with an IYE, that is. You've heard this a million times, but it's so true. A little bit of eye tennis, a little bit of eye ping pong, just a little bit of eye attention to any guy really opens up the doors for him to feel like, I got a chance. And it doesn't mean like the big stare like... Hey. You don't have to do that. That's, it's crazy. It's just a simple, like, you're down here, you're on your iPad. And
okay, let's do it. Let's model it. Okay, ready?
All right.
So I'll be like, I'm like, having a beverage, and I see you. So how would I be like?
And it doesn't have to be that big.
Right.
It could just be, now I got ice in my mouth. Now, all it has to be is just a little bit of eye attention. And
right.
So now it's just like, even a quick thing like, you just made eye contact. There's
connection.
You
do it twice, right?
Sure.
Twice, because that way a guy, from what I know, from my man that I interview, the whole thing is men aren't going to approach unless they know that they're going to have a better chance of actually having having success.
Absolutely.
Right? So a couple of volleys of the eye... What do you call eye tennis?
Eye tennis, yeah.
Eye tennis. Okay. So that's the eye part. Then what's the second part? This is the secret sauce.
Okay, the secret sauce is what drives us nuts is your femininity.
Yep.
We love that. I don't care if you're a tomboy, if you have a little more masculine energy. When you express that femininity, it gets us going nuts. Every animal species does this. The female will do something to get the man going nuts, whether it's with their skin, their tail, or whatever. So for a woman, a little bit of touch. Okay, a little bit of touch to really express a femininity will drive us effing nuts.
Right.
So, for example.
Okay, so I do some work with a woman named Patty Contenta at sensualitysecrets.com, and you should definitely go there. And one of the things that she teaches women is that when you're standing, if I was standing there doing this thing with Christian, if I were to go like this and just kind of look over at him like this, well, I was kind of like, casual, or just doing this and doing that, that it's something that's a little bit feminine, right? Is it really that bad?
That's freaking hot. Marnie's a friend of mine. I'm still like, oh, that's pretty hot. There's just something about it where it gets you excited. The man's hormones are like, take a jump, and we just go and you both kind of go into our... mammal background.
And you could do this anywhere. So I had a client who was trying this out, the ITT method, and she's been doing it at coffee shops. And she's just for fun going there and standing in the coffee shop while she's waiting. She's just looking at guys and going like this. She's been asked out for coffee like 5 times.
You seduce them.
Right. This is a woman who never was approached ever. And so she is doing the ITT. Okay, so eyes, the touch, and now what's the last T?
Okay, now it helps out a bunch, but the last T is talk.
Right.
And it doesn't mean you have to initiate the discussion, like you're going to go up and be like, hey, what's your name?
Right.
But let's say you are at the coffee shop.
Right.
And you both are up there at the line, and he's maybe being a little quiet. She can maybe say something like, something about the mocha or initiate a conversation.
So I could do something like this. Okay, so like this, I'm so glad it's finally summer. I'm ordering an ice drink today.
Oh, yeah, I know. I always got the hot stuff, too.
Right,
so
now
the cold
it's summer.
Right. Bingo. Human beings like to connect. We do. Fellowship is huge. We like to have community. You're not out there throwing out fishing lines. You're not being the weird woman talking. Don't be afraid to talk.
Right.
Asking him out is a different story. You're kind of allowing him and helping him to now have the confidence to get the conversation going and say, hey, let's link up again. Let's go grab our own mochaccino. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Okay, so ITT. Use the eyes, make eye contact, do a little feminine touch so that men are like, rear, and then approach them and initiate a conversation and invite them the opportunity to ask you out. ITT. Woo!
See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.
P.